Hey guys, welcome to Coma Pirate Radio, where we as esoteric pirates slide our boats together, throw the ropes, tie the knots, and talk about the maps. This is Storytime with me, and we are reading the New Testament, and we're on chapter 10. And when he had called unto him his 12 disciples, he gave them power against unclean spirits, to cast them out, and to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease. Now the names of the 12 apostles are these: the first, Simon, who is called Peter; Andrew his brother, James the son of Zebedee, and John his brother, Philip and Bartholomew, Thomas and Matthew the publican, James the son of Alphaeus. Anyway, names. There's a lot we can say about names. A lot of times names don't even really matter. A lot of times people change their names. And besides the fact, when this book was written, I'm sure they weren't English names. So it's interesting that there is a focus on these names. Like nobody's ever going to remember him anyway. You're going to remember Judas. We know who Judas is. He betrayed him. Yeah. Anyway, these 12 Jesus sent forth. Now, I think there's a very important thing about the number 12. He sends them forth and commanded them, saying, "Go not unto the way of the Gentiles." Now, we need to understand what Gentiles are. "And unto any city of the Samaritans enter ye not." It's important to know who you're preaching to and who not to preach to. Go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Go to the people that need healing. "And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand." We could say a lot about hands. We can say a lot about kingdoms. We could say a lot about the heavens. "Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, freely give." Freely. That's interesting too. That doesn't mean charge an arm and a leg to give. That says freely. "Provide neither gold, or silver." It goes on to say, "Provide neither gold nor silver nor brass in your purses." Now this is important, even for me, like for real. We as healers, as starseeds, there's a lot of focus on, I need to eat, I need to pay bills, I've got rent, I got a kid, I need money. But this book, and throughout history, it's talking about, you don't do this for the money. "Nor script for your journey, neither 2 coats, neither shoes, nor yet staves, for the workman is worthy of his meat. I mean, I think we're talking about barter system here. And unto whoever city or town ye shall enter, inquire who in it is worthy, and there abide till ye go thence. I mean, basically go in and finding out who you can preach to, you know, who's worthy. And when ye come into a house, salute it. That's interesting. And if the house be worthy, let your peace come upon it. But if it be not worthy, let your peace return to you. And whoever shall not receive you, nor hear your words, when ye depart out of that house or city, shake off the dust of your feet. I mean, we all know a lot about saging, you know, it's saging, dusting off, you know, it's like there's energetic goop that can get stuck on you. So this is basically, you know, just brush it off, brush it off. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. I mean, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. What about wolves in the midst of sheep? Well, see, there's an interesting thing about the tables turning and shifting, right? Like what we thought, when we talk about the poles shifting, what is up will be down and what is down will be up. This was a long time ago. I'd rather be a wolf. Like, that's more what I feel like. I'm more of a wolf going into the sheep rather than the sheep going into wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. All right. I mean, you know, we don't want to hurt nobody, right? But beware of men, for they will deliver you upon to the councils. Yes, be careful out there, you guys, of humans. Don't be careful of wild animals. We're talking about humans, because they will deliver you to the councils. And they will scourge you in their synagogues. Absolutely. But you know, their synagogues are now courthouses. So be aware of that as well. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak. Oh God, that's good. Like, you know, don't think about and pre-write what you're going to say, because that is coming from you and coming from your brain. But if you are able to just open that channel, he's talking about being a channel here. Open the channel and you will know what to say, when to say it. For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father. I mean, whatever. Because it's a masculine energy because it's coming into you, right? So it's not like it's your father figure, but it's the masculine energy that's coming into you. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child. And the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. Now that's a heavy statement right there, okay? The brother shall deliver up the brother to death. I mean, he's basically, like, I mean, what I'm feeling is he's saying, you know, it doesn't matter, family doesn't matter. If it's a brother or a father or the children to the parents, when you're being, they're talking about when you're being judged. When you're in the courthouse, oh, I feel that. It doesn't matter who is against you or for you in the courthouse. If you are being put to death, they're going to put you to death. Ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. They're going to, yeah, if you say the wrong thing to the wrong dude and they, you know, put you in their courthouses and they're going to put you in jail, and that's just how it's going to be. And they'll hate you in my name, or in Jesus' name. But he that endureth to the end shall be saved. Just keep on going. Hang in there, Joan. But when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another. I mean, you don't got to tell me that. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be become. What? I shall say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. The disciple is not above his master, not the servant above his Lord. Now we're talking about who's above who. I mean, the best way to experience servitude and understanding what it feels like to have a master is in the fetish community. It just is. Some people really like the comfort of having what you could say as a master. It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master and the servant as his Lord. Oh, now they're flipping it upside down. The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord. It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master, and the servant as his Lord. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, how much more shall they call them of his household? If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, which, I mean, you know, is not really... the ants are killing me out here. Come on, Beelzebub, what are you talking about? How much more shall they call them of his household? And they talk about his family. Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known. I mean, yeah, all the secrets are going to come out, you guys. Like, we're all going to know. We all know that they're poisoning us. We all know that we're being oppressed with stress, anxiety, fear-mongering, and poisoning. That we know. What I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light, and what ye hear in the ear, that preach ye upon the housetops. If I whisper it to you in your ear, you gon' scream it on the rooftops. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul. They can poison us, and they can oppress us, but they can't kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both the soul and the body in hell. Like, yeah, on earth. You don't have to die to go to hell, right? I think a lot of us are starting to realize that as well. Like, that's what you need to be worried about. They can destroy our soul here on this plane of existence, for sure. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a farthing? Not too much. And one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father. But the very hairs of your head are all numbered. Say what? Are not 2 sparrows sold for a farthing? And one of them shall not fall on the ground without your Father. You know, fear ye not, therefore, ye are of more value than many sparrows. I mean, you're worth more than that, right? I think so. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. The masculine giving energy that I feel I will confess to. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. The giving energy that is above us if you deny me before men, him will I also deny in front of this masculine giving energy that is in the heavens. But whosoever, okay, wait, hold on. Think not that I have come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. Now, you know, he was just talking about being careful not to hurt those that you're trying to heal. But here we are talking about the oppressors, those that have oppressed the people, those that keep the human population enslaved through poisoning the foods and oppressing them with 9-to-5 jobs and debt. This is like, no. We didn't come for peace here. We came with a sword. For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and a daughter against her mother, and a daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. It's like, well, let's say you have a judge in your family, a lawyer in your family. What are you saying? It is so convoluted that it's a little bit difficult to wrap your head around. Because, yeah, you can't fight fire with fire, because it just is more war. But if you let war run you over and you don't ever stand up for yourself, then you just die and get run over anyway. Standing up for our rights doesn't mean standing up in a court of law, because that is not at all even... I mean, if you know that. If you don't know it, then you just keep scrolling. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. You know, it doesn't matter what your family says. I get that. It's what the planets and what life around you means. We have a lot of people disassociating themselves from their family because of all sorts of reasons. A lot of times it's like, hey, I'm transgender, or, you know, whatever it is, or I'm not Christian, or I don't believe in what you believe in. I have different thoughts and different ideas. And when the family doesn't accept them for that, it's like, well, you're not my freaking family anymore. You know? It's what they're talking about here. It doesn't matter if you're family or not. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. He that receiveth you receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. I mean, come on now. We could say that a lot more simple. You accept me, I accept you. If he accepts you, I accept him. He that receiveth a prophet in the name of a prophet shall receive a prophet's reward. And he that receiveth a righteous man in the name of a righteous man shall receive a righteous man's reward. And whosoever shall give to drink unto one of these little ones a cup of cold water only in the name of a disciple, verily I say unto you, he shall in no wise lose his reward. We're just going to do one chapter today, because that was a mouthful. And that is basically saying, don't worry, you're going to get your reward. It's okay. You might feel like we are at the bottom of the barrel right now. You might feel like nothing is working out, and you're just trying everything you can. Like, give me a freaking break. My God, could you give me a break? I feel that. I mean, it's an old book. It's a book that many have found faith in. And it's basically saying that we will have the reward eventually. Eventually. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And whether you're traveling physically or mentally, may it be in love and light and shadow. And don't forget your magic bag that has the lube to get you through the tight spots, the wax when you need to hold on tight, the compass so that you know where you're going, the map so that you know where you're at, the rope to tie yourself to things, and the knife so you can cut yourself free. Have a beautiful day. Ciao.